folks, Doug Young has already exceeded the limits of a human body, but not according to Doug.
Your body is capable of so much more than your mind is capable of. In my opinion, the mind is nothing but a breaker fuse for, just like electricity. When your body gets more than it can take, your mind shuts it off and will not let you extend yourself any further. And weightlifter, in my opinion, to lift the type of weights I lift, you must learn to discipline your mind in conjunction with your body.
And so
Everything is bigger in Texas. Whether it is the fabled 72-ounce steak in Amarillo, 8-time Mr. Olympia, Ronnie Coleman, or the 56-inch chest sported by the 260-pound late Doug Young. Anyone in the Lone Star State around the Iron Game in the 70s remembers a tan cowboy dressed in tight Wranglers, a short-sleeved shirt, and cowboy boots while sporting a 22-inch neck. To add to the mystique, the cowboy had narrow hips, a tapered waist, and wide shoulders that took out door jams and terrorized even the most jaded tailor. That was Doug Young, all right. To this day, his lifting and almost supernatural presence is discussed at gyms, powerlifting meets, and even at local taverns over Lone Star beer, Bob Wills music. Doug Young won multiple world championships in powerlifting, and before it was an established profession, played a role as a personal trainer by serving as mass building consultant to Arnold Schwarzenegger. So Arnold clearly did well under Doug's consultation. However, Doug's work as a personal trainer was utilized inside his family as well. Doug's brother Bob was an NFL lineman who many pundits considered done by the time he hit his mid-30s. Yet, under Doug's tutelage, Bob went on to win NFL Lineman of the Year at the age of 37. On January 26, 1973, at a body weight of 178 pounds, Doug Young bench pressed 305 pounds. Over the next 8 months, Doug embarked on probably the most anabolic strength-gaining journey of all time. On October 1st, 1973, Doug weighed in at 260 pounds and worked up to a bench press max of 540 pounds. You heard that right, 540 pounds. A gain of 235 pounds in just 8 months. Legendary Iron Game historian and former powerlifting champion Terry Todd described Doug in the following way. Some men are broad, some are thick, but very few are both. Big Doug is one of the few. Eventually, Doug went on to become the first man, under 300 pounds, to bench press over 600, setting a world record of 611 pounds in the 270-pound weight class, a record which stood for many years. Doug was no one-trick pony either. He was a great squatter and deadlifter. His total allowed him to defeat many legends, including John Cole. The following routine is what Doug used to increase his bench press 235 pounds over an 8-month period. For bench press, he would warm up, then he would hit 425 for a single, 465 for a single, 485 for a single, 500 for a single, 515 for a single, 530 for a single, 540 for a single, 540 again for a single, then 490 for 9 reps, and 300 for 14 reps. After which, for front deltoid raise, he would do 50 pounds for 3 sets of 15, then on to tricep press with 175 pounds for 6 sets of 6. From there, he would move on to stiff arm pull downs on the lat machine with 100 pounds for 6 sets of 6, flies with the cables with 50 pounds for 6 sets of 6, one-arm concentration curls with 55 pounds for 6 sets of 6, and one-arm rowing motion with 110 pounds for 6 sets of 6. This was 43 work sets. Obviously, Doug Young was not afraid to work. Doug did this workout thrice weekly, Because of the high volume, outside of this workout, Doug squatted every 10th day for 5 to 7 singles and deadlifted every 15th day for 5 to 7 singles. Essentially, this upper body specialization scheme built an upper body the world would not soon forget. If you're at a plateau, give this routine a shot for 4 to 6 weeks. Do it 3 times weekly and back off the other days. Leg work should be done on low volume maintenance mode. Doug used this routine to bench press 540 pounds. Find your own max and divide by 540 to figure out a starting point for how much weight to use. If you bench press 270, your max is 50% of Doug's. Multiply the numbers he used on the bench press by 0.5. For the accessory work, go as heavy as possible without sacrificing technique. In a world of shake weights and 8-minute abs, this is old school, blood and guts power building routine, and it might seem cruel and outright scary. However, even if you never attempt one of these routines, it is important to honor our forefathers and learn the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Time to hit the pig iron.